Why I think St John Ambulance Services should receive more funding. Have you ever broken a bone or had a serious injury? Have you ever witnessed a family member or friend being taken away in an ambulance? Well, I have. Every year, the St John Ambulance Services saves thousands of lives. It is a 24-hour day, 7 days a week service. In New Zealand, the St John Ambulance Service treats and transports approximately 400,000 patients a year. They have more than 600 operational vehicles and 205 ambulance stations all over New Zealand. On average, their vehicles travel over 17 million kilometres to attend over 330,000 emergency incidents. St John provides emergency ambulance services to nearly 90% of New Zealanders. The only areas where they do not provide emergency ambulance care is Wairarapa and Wellington. St John Ambulance Services are not fully funded by the government. Contracts with the Ministry of Health, ACC and District Health Boards fund just under 80% of direct operating costs. St John are a charity, so they rely on financial and voluntary support to help fund the services that they provide to our community. Ambulance part charges are a necessary and important contribution to help them continue what they do. 111 calls go to clinical control centres. New Zealand Ambulance Services are managed from 3 clinical control centre locations, Auckland, Wellington and Christchurch. Dispatchers at the centres are trained to dispatch all land, water and air ambulance services. Every ambulance officer is trained. All ambulance officers receive ongoing clinical training from St John. Their clinical training is constantly being reviewed and aligned to national and international clinical practices. St John is not all about emergencies. As well as responding to emergencies, they also transport patients from arranged hospital admissions and to hospital outpatient clinics, transfer patients between hospitals or from hospital to home, assist police and fire services to provide medical cover in emergency situations, arranges and crews ambulance flights, and monitors St John medical alarms. Before the speech comes to an end, I will just recap the point of this topic. St John is a registered charity. They rely on the generosity of New Zealanders to fund the caring and health-related services that they provide to our community. Last year, St John attended over 351,700 emergency incidents and treated and transported more than 415,800 patients. They're at work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, caring for communities, helping people in medical and accident emergencies, and relieving sickness and injury. Just ask yourself, were you one of those who were attended to? St John have been there for me and my family. They will be there for you too. We can help them. We can support them by giving them a little or a large donation. Even if it is just a 50-cent coin out of your pocket. As the saying goes, a little can go a long way. Remember, when you donate to St John, there's a life you could be saving.